All right, we got to wrap these up, man. I've been here a long time. 49ers and the Browns. We still got like oh man, we got several more to go here. 49ers and the Browns. I think we don't have to talk too much on this one because the storylines are so obvious here. Um, the Brown, we don't even know what's going on at quarterback. They could be down to the third string guy here going up against this massive juggernaut that basically cannot be stopped, especially if you're taking on the Cleveland Browns. Makes me harken back a little bit to the old days of the Niner, the relationship between um, the family, the families. And anyways, here are the 49ers. I'm taking them to roll. I mean, I'm on the 49ers here on this one. Do we have to break it down too much here? It's already up to 7. Could it go higher? Probably. It's already juiced here. I guess could be a complete ultimate contrarian spot for the Browns, for someone who loves contrarian spots. I mean, this one's for you, I would think. The chat saying, Thomas saying open 4, open 5, whatever. The look ahead was even lower. I mean, I believe what I'm trying to think about what they call where you have lines for every game at the beginning of the season. This one was San Francisco by 1.5, and the look ahead was kind of even at 2.5 before the last 2 weeks ago, I think, and then we open, you get the 3s, the 4s, the 5.5s, now the 7s where we get to 7.5. Why wouldn't the world just be pouring on the Niners? Yeah. Could this be a dead spot? To me, we don't know about the quarterback situation other than, Watson has a bruised shoulder. Could he play? He could play. TTR, ineffective, doesn't look ready. Could he play? Probably not. Could the third string guy get in there? Maybe. Cleveland's off a bye. They're 1-7 against the spread their last 8 years off of the bye. But they are also pretty good coming off of a loss, 7-2-1 their last 10. They're also 4-1 last 5 as an underdog. But it's just hard, man, right now with the Browns. Niners, they're averaging 35 points a game right now, seems like. So far, here's what they've scored: 30, 30, 30, 35, and 42 points. They're 4-0-1 against the spread. And Brock Purdy never loses. So, and they don't seem to care. They don't seem to worry about. Well, I mean, you're never going to worry. You just want to win. But again, you get to that NFC West against non-NFC West teams are 8-1-1. That's got to be factored in a little bit here right now. Cleveland just 12 for 53 on third down so far. The Browns, when they won, they've been good, but they're expected to lose this game. And look at the total at 37. So I mean, even I can kind of make the calculation here. 20. What is that? 20. I say it, and I can't do 22 to 15. 22 to 15. 22 to 15. Now that's a score that can happen, but those are two oddball scores, 22 and 15. So it kind of sets you on a path to trying to figure out your best way to get. Because look, this game, Cleveland's going to have trouble, aren't they? They're going to have massive trouble scoring now. Like I said, this one is one of those weather games too. I don't know why that's Cincinnati, other than the fact that it's Geno and Burrow. Maybe that's just it, and maybe that's why that total's higher. And then what I said also about the tendencies of those home teams off, heading into bye weeks. I mean, I'm sure bookmakers aren't looking into that, but. Here you have a situation where this total opened 42 and has been just completely slammed. Yes, Cleveland does not have a quarterback this week. Cleveland, this game is weather, and the Niners are going to dominate. So 22-15 doesn't make any sense because that's not a real score. That indicates a score where the Niners are struggling to win, right? Because you've ended up on somehow the Browns, okay, maybe they kick 5 field goals. Maybe they miss an extra point. Maybe they go for 2. But if they're going for 2, then that means the Niners are stuck down there on like 14 or 15 and they went for 2 somewhere, like to score into the second half. So I'm just trying to play logically with you here as to why the total's 37 and the spread is 7. Now we know it's not going to land 22-15. Like I said, it could. But that type of score actually indicates, and I got this a lot from handicapping high school games where you can't put funky scores because they don't just go out there and kick the extra point every time. But usually if a team blows, you're going to get more regular scores on a game that isn't as close. So 23-14 is a more logical score than 22-15. But you tell me the Browns, yeah, that defense is awesome, but if you can't keep your offense on the field, so 24-10, 24-14, 27-14. Anyways, I do like the under, but only because I don't know if Cleveland can score, and it's going to be hard because the Niners feel like they can do what they want. So give me the Niners here on the show. I do like this as kind of a premium here to a certain extent, and I might as well give them out because it feels too square to give as a premium. It really does. And not that, I feel like the spread's going to go. I feel like the spread's going to go much higher once the public really starts to weigh in. If Watson can get in there, that changes everything. But this shoulder injury, let me check what the officials or what the latest. I mean, you guys could probably tell me, but still questionable. So Myles Garrett's probable. That helps a whole lot. That helps a ton. I've got to take the Niners at this point on Wednesday at 11:30 in the morning Eastern. Thomas Lewis has it 42-0. But 42 might be okay as well. Ferner says I'll buy it down to 5.5, and I'll buy it down to 42.5. Buy it up. Yeah, we all know the Ray says they're looking good. Yeah, the Niners are the team. The Eagles are great. They were in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs are great. The Niners are the favorite. Make no mistake. I'll even click on the future. You probably have looked yourselves. They're 3-1 basically to win it all, and the Chiefs are 5.5-1, and the Eagles are 15-2. So the Niners are the favorite. We know that. All right, give me the Niners. Here we go.